Hey everyone, it's Rich, and we're going to be doing the spicy corn, jalapeno zucchini frittata with side salad today, and really good, man. Oh, wow. Has a little spiciness with the jalapeno, but I did add a little bit of roasted chili, red chili to it to mix it with it, just so it's a little more spicy for me. You don't have to add that, but I'm just going to put the main menu on the YouTube site that I got. You can implement it any way you want, but it's really good, and we're going to do a side salad with it. So you get one, each frittata gets 4 servings, so you can freeze it for the week, or save one for lunch for the next day. That's my planning, what I'm doing on Monday. When I go to work, I'm going to have it for lunch. So, alright, so let's get started with the first step, okay? Okay, the first step we're going to do, we set the oven to broil and let it preheat. Next thing we're going to do is going to thinly slice our zucchini and our red onion, very small slices, and we're going to mince our jalapeno. Alright, so I'm going to start cutting these, and I will show you what the process, what it looks like at the end. I don't want to go through all the cuttings and everything with you guys. Just giving you a step-by-step what you're supposed to do, and I'll show you the end product for each step, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so this is how the step 1 cutting should look like. They don't have to be super thin, but thin enough so we can cook them correctly. Alright, so we're going to go to step 2. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to use an iron skillet. I put 1 tablespoon of olive oil in here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook I should say saute, the correct word, my jalapenos and my onion first for 5 minutes, get it tender, alright, and then we'll go to step 3. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's tender. Okay, after 5 minutes is what it should look like, and then we're going to throw the zucchini in. For step 3. Sorry. And then we're going to cook it for another 7 minutes. So we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like after that. Okay, after 7 minutes, you should see something like this. It's something nice and colorful. They're all cooked, ready, tender, and all. And then we're going to stop the stove real quick and let this go, because our next step we need to mix the eggs and make them super frothy. And then we're going to put those on inside the pan with this, and then we're going to cook the eggs. So that's our next step. I did make one mistake. We also have to add the corn before we go into the eggs. That's one of the main ingredients for the frittata. So we need to cook that in with. I just use frozen corn that's already cooked, so we just have to heat it up, and we mix it in with our zucchini. And then after that, we will put the thing. So we're going to cook this up a little bit. Probably 2 minutes, and then I'm going to start the eggs. Okay, so we're going to put in 12 eggs and then mix these up, and oh, this one's bad. Is that one? Get another egg out of the kitchen. That one did. came out bad in the box, so I'm not going to use it. When you have something like that, when it's a broken egg that's seems to be leaking, don't use it because there's a chance it's already fermented. It's not good for health. So don't find something that's in a vegetable or onions, anything that's moldy. Don't use it because you can get somebody sick. What's there a chance for that? So I'm gonna get all these eggs done and then pop them up, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end, and then we'll throw it in the pan and cook it. Okay. So this is what it should look like after you mix it up. It's got like soap bubbles, kind of like looking frothy like that. And then we're gonna throw it in the pan, and we're gonna try to get the center cooked up. Get it completely cooked, and then as soon as you do that, we're going to throw it in the oven. So that's just our next step. We're going to throw it in our frying pan. I'm going to heat up first. We'll throw it in the skillet and let it cook, and we'll show you how it should be before you throw it in the oven. Okay, then we have to top it with some cheese and so forth. So let's get that in the pan, in the skillet, and then we'll see how it looks like at the end. Okay, this is what it should look like when it's ready to go in the oven. Normally, I said the center, but I meant the size. The size should be somewhat seen that's being built. We don't want to burn it, so we're going to throw it in the oven now and do it for 8 to 10 minutes and let it cook. So you'll see the finished product here in about 10 minutes. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to wait for the frittata to cook. So while you're doing that, you can do some oil and some red wine, mix it up. Normally it's a tablespoon each. What I recommend is just a little bit, because for me, I'm only a single person living in here. I'm going to do one serving. Except for the batch frittata, I want to do the full thing to get the 4 servings. With the salad, it tells you to put the salad dressing into the salad and mix it up. Well, one bad thing about that is that if you do that, all your salads can get wilted and you'll waste it. So it's best, for me, I just put a cup and a half of salad, mixed spring mix, and some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to mix it with that. And that's going to be my side salad or my frittata. So I'm just going to mix all that dressing up. I'm going to put it in my salad. And that'll be ready when I'm ready for the frittata. So that's basically almost everything, except we have to top the frittata with cheese, and then put it in for another a minute or 2 minutes to melt the cheese, and then we're going to have the finished product for the frittata. But we still got some time left, so come back, I'll show you this finished product when it comes out of the oven before we put the cheese on. And then we'll put cheese on and we'll plate it, and you'll see how it looks like. So we'll be right back. Okay, so when we get out of the oven, it should look like this, nice and brown on top. We're going to throw some Parmesan cheese on here. And sprinkle on top. Just give it some cheese on there. That's enough. And then we're going to put it back in the oven for 1 to 2 minutes. And then it'll be ready for us to eat. So we'll come right back and look at the finished product. Alright, this is what it looks like with the cheese and everything done. Mmm, yummy. Now we need to plate this. So we're going to cut this in four servings. There's 4 servings there, so we cut the quarters, and that's, and I'll plate it, and we'll show it on the plate, and then I get to eat it because it's lunchtime anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will show you the plating, and bon appetit!